I mean, you have to I try to tell everyone, you have to go through it. We
Mm.
can't jump over it or get around it or deny it. We have to go through it to get to the other side.
Wait, it's not that deep. We're starting, but also just, we're also just talking.
Right, right. I thought that's what it all is anyway.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Do you edit it?
Barely.
Okay.
Unless someone says something really off color.
Yeah, which I won't do.
If you do,
Sam might, but I won't.
Yeah, you never know.
if one of you is gonna get canceled, who's it gonna be?
Him.
Yeah, I think we've cleaned you up to all your like bad topics. We
Yeah.
say you can't say that anymore, mom.
Yeah. Yeah. It's great to have kids that are hip and can tell me what I can say and what I can't say because what was okay when I was in high school is not okay now.
Sorry, like
It's
Well,
true.
it's a problem too that like people recognize you now. Like you can't like be a
Well,
bitch
I
in
have to be
public because
nice.
then they'll be like, "Oh, that
Emma
TikTok
told
lady was a
me
bitch to me,"
yes,
you know?
Emma told me you can never not be nice, so I have to be nice all the time.
It's awful.
We just got recognized out here on the street. Are
how
you
did
the
that
TikTok lady? Yes.
what if you're in a well, one, how did that feel?
It's always great.
I'm sure
I
it
say
happened.
thank you.
So Emma's your daughter. She could not be here today.
Yeah, 'cause she's playing golf with her boyfriend
Ugh,
in North Carolina.
I mean,
I mean, I
Yeah.
had a better not a better offer. I had another offer too, and I'm here.
you did?
Always.
I didn't.
He was thrilled to take a day off work.
I was like, "So how does this work? Is it Robin and the kids or just Robin?" And Emma was like, "All of us." You guys are a package deal.
Yeah, I'm just the talent. They do everything. Sam's the brains. He started the whole thing.
hmm
He said, "Mom, I wanna make you famous." I'm like, we humor our kids. "Okay."
Yeah,
Go
people ask
ahead.
her like, "How do you make TikToks?" And she's like, "I have no idea."
Yeah,
She
people
doesn't know
call
anything.
me, like friends that I grew up with, "Could you teach me how to make TikToks?" "No."
What do you but you hold on. We need to start from the beginning because I
Okay.
have so many questions. I
Okay.
have so many questions.
Okay.
I found you guys I, I mean, I've been watching your videos for a while now. I remember I saw the one of you throwing french fries at the grave. Would you say that was the pinnacle of when this all began?
Um, yes and no. That was like I think our first like 10 million view video, and that was like we were like, oh, like what just happened? What how do we like replicate this? Like, why do people love this so much? I mean, we knew, but
Mm.
like
The first one was the puzzle.
we were in the pandemic, we were just all living at home, just making content together, and that day we just, it was what Father's Day.
That was 2021 or 2? 1, I think. 1, 21.
It was
Father's
Father's
Day.
Day.
We always went to the cemetery on
We just
Father's
got
Day.
launched at the cemetery. We were just filming how we normally do. We were just filming our lives, and we put together a funny clip and just threw it up. We thought it was funny, but it took off and it was crazy.
Yeah, Sam just said to me, "Mom, where's Dad?" And you could tell I'm looking awful. I have a tie-dye shirt on that I would never wear to be filmed. And I go, "Down there in the ground. Here, Mark, have a fry." And that took off. I mean, that was our biggest one, but the when we really got going was the puzzle.
Yeah, that was our
When
first one.
Yeah, so there was this puzzle because it was pandemic, we did puzzles every day.
Right.
Did you?
I don't know
No?
what I did. I think I was trying to get a six pack during the pandemic. I don't know what was going
That
on.
would have been a good idea. I wish I would have started that.
It's fine.
I didn't do it though. So anyway, we did puzzles. And there was this puzzle, it was 100 chickens and a worm. And no one could find the worm. We finished the puzzle and I got mad at them because I put them through graduate school. I said a kindergartner could find the worm. And I was just yelling at them. And I think that was our first big one.
Yeah, we just captured it on video.
So who did? Were you the OG photographer or was it Emma?
It's kind of both of us.
Originally you.
I was the one on TikTok and scrolling and then seeing other families on TikTok, and I thought, this personality, this could be something.
Have you always been this like bright light, charismatic, electric person.
Yes. I asked my college friends and my high school friends, and they say you're always funny. And I knew I was funny, and I knew because all my girlfriends were adorable, and I'd get the cute guy. Because of personality, it does work. Because, I mean, I was funny, and guys like to be with funny girls.
I keep telling myself that, Robin.
It's true.
I need you to set me up with someone.
Okay.
I feel like today we have to make a shidduch.
Okay.
And for the waspies listening, a shidduch is when you bring two together. It's the most important.
It is. I have set people up that have gotten married.
We got a couple lined up.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you down to travel?
I was just going to say, Sam, I think I'm down to travel.
Traveling is the best. My boyfriend lives 2.5 hours away from me.
You're kidding me.
Mm-mm.
How did y'all meet? Not plenty of fish.
No, on a train coming home from Atlanta, we had sleeper cars across from each other.
What?
And he said hi, and we started talking.
Exactly.
And I gave him my card.
Robin doesn't fly. She that's like she never
don't
flies
wanna
anywhere.
fly.
So
I
she
mean, I
takes the
have
train everywhere.
And so I took the train, and of course I met a guy who likes trains because I met him on a train.
So you happen to have these like happenstance occurrences.
Yes.
I would imagine.
Yes.
So what's your current boyfriend's name?
Terry,
Terry. And where does he live?
Baltimore.
Okay, that's healthy.
Yeah.
I think I like a long distance relationship.
It's good at first. Then it's like, oh God, you mean you can't come over for dinner tonight? You can't come and fix my refrigerator thing, because they live far away, that you have to wait till the weekend.
That's a good point.
But I do like it because when you break up with them, you never have to see them at the grocery store.
Exactly.
Because they're not around. You don't have to worry about running into them.
You can go to Wegmans in peace.
Yes.
Okay, so you met him on a train. We'll circle back to him, of course.
Okay.
You met your first husband, Mark, out of Saks Fifth Avenue.
Yes.
Is that correct?
That is correct.
I did my research.
You
because-
really
You did.
did.
I know.
You
And
did.
your social security number is.
Well, Emma could tell you.
But Sam's the finance guy. He should know.
He should, but when they went to buy an iPhone without my permission.
She wouldn't let us get smartphones for the longest time. And then finally I was going to LA for a couple months for summer school. And I was like,
for
I need
summer
to have
school,
a
that who was
smartphone.
paying, who did all that?
Summer school because you were like a delinquent?
No, he was in
No, it's just
college.
extra classes.
He was going to UCLA for summer
my
school.
Yeah.
It was fantastic.
That sounds like a dream.
So I wanted a
was like a
smartphone.
vacation.
Yeah, it was the best summer ever. But we went into her safe. We found her social. We got the number. We went to Verizon because you need to have the social to get into the account. We went to Verizon. We got the smartphone, and that was that.
No, that wasn't that.
That was not that. Yeah,
No.
For offline.
but
Yeah.
different story for a different time.
But so, okay, so it's during the pandemic. Robin, what was your relationship with social media up until,
Facebook.
okay.
That was it.
Were you a scroller? Were you a poster?
A little bit posting, not a lot. Scrolling, really busy in my career. Didn't do a ton of that. I didn't know what TikTok was till the kids told me,
What was your career?
At that point, I was elected recorder of deeds of Bucks County.
Local politics. It's a row office. It's on the same level as like district attorney.
No, a
treasurer.
little lower than district attorney. But treasurer's good.
Okay, you tell then. Prothonotary.
Yeah, register of wills, treasurer, stuff like that. They're called
Sure.
row offices in Pennsylvania because the offices are lined up in a row back when William Penn first landed and put the government together. And
Oh.
they're still the same today.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
So you were doing that kind of career for how long?
Well, I was that for 4 years, and I got beat in 2021 and decided I was going to be a social media influencer. I got another job, though, too. I just went online. I said, I'm going to now be a social media influencer full time.
Once your kids
That's what
kind of
happened.
gave that to you.
Well, yeah, they had to do it. I'm just the talent. And they tell me to stay in my lane. So I was able to go out and get another job because, the talent only works so often.
What was
I just have to worry about what I'm wearing. That is my main concern.
I know, and we're gonna get you a partnership. Don't worry.
Oh, I really want one.
We will.
And I don't care with who. I can wear anybody's clothes.
What about like a Skims? What about like a skimpy outfit like that?
I could wear it. I don't know,
They want you.
Do they?
They told me. They
Okay.
messaged me.
Okay, good.
Okay, so you start making the videos and the fry video goes viral. Like Robin, what is your concept of virality? What does viral mean to you?
Well, now, I don't know, 1,000,000 views. Is that being viral?
I think so.
And then
We would tell her 1,000,000 views in 24 hours. We would consider viral.
yeah.
I picture you guys at home with a chalkboard explaining what every single thing is.
Kind of have to, yeah.
So are you and your sister freaking out when this is happening?
Oh my God, yeah. Because, before the pandemic, well, first, Emma went to grad school to do comedy screenwriting, and she's been doing stand up since high school. It's like we've always wanted to be in media, but to actually like see the views and see the followers go up, it was mind blowing. It was walking on a cloud, like we didn't think it was actually
It
going
was
to
like a drug.
happen.
I'd look every day, "Oh my god, now we have 2,000,000 views," and, "Oh my god." I mean, that's what it was like. I've had to
remember
really, you know, get a
in,
grip with
in the pandemic, I remember staying up till like 3, 4 in the morning watching our followers go up to like 5,000. Like it was just like mind blowing.
What So once you saw it going up, was your next thing like, let's make another video, let's bask in this? Like,
"Let's make some money."
I was gonna say, I was gonna say, when are we monetizing
Well,
at that point?
it's been a whole process because
Finance.
like to get her, first of all, when we started this, it was don't film me. I don't want to be filmed. And we had to
Hate what
like
I look like.
we had to get her on board, and now we're here, we're good. But learning how to improvise, learning how to work together, building a business with a family is not easy.
It's very Severance of you.
A little bit, yeah.
Wait, is that the right movie? Is that the right show? What's the one with the family?
No, it's not Severance, it's,
Billions?
Succession.
Oh, Succession.
Yeah,
Here's the thing, I don't watch television that's not Bravo. So when
Oh.
that's fair.
when I reference something, I'm literally praying that I got it right. And you just gaslit me. You were
I didn't know either.
you were like, mm-hmm.
Sure.
And then we just
'Cause he doesn't know either, and I don't know, but I think that's what you meant because that's a show about a family. And yeah, we do have teeny tiny struggles. I say sometimes we're always playing Survivor. Like today, don't tell Emma, we're on the same team. And then tomorrow, Emma and I may be on the team. I don't know if Emma and Sam are ever on the team. It seems like I'm the one that gets
Survivor. You
Survivor.
don't know.
We don't know.
who's like the
on
strongest team.
Well, I'm on the strongest team.
I think the strongest team is when the three of you are together.
That's a good answer.
That's a good answer.
Wait,
Yeah.
so I cannot believe that Emma is in comedy screenwriting. So
Yes.
first video, we'll talk about monetizing, and then what? Are you starting to think like, let's continue to make videos, let's write it out, let's go to the gravesite and improvise? Like, where does that creation start to come?
Well, we do all of that, but we're also writing a book. And of course, because Emma paid all that money for that writing degree. She has a theater degree, a film degree, and a graduate degree in the screenwriting. He's got all these degrees also, different subjects. So it's great because they can mesh those talents together. And so, yeah, we're writing a book. I don't know the name of it. Do you know the name of it?
No, we're not there yet.
We're not, but
Probably
Do
shouldn't
I
be
need to cut
talking
this
about it.
out?
No.
no.
Wait, this is very exciting. Though.
Yeah, I'm so excited about it. And it's going to have tons of questions that our followers ask us and the answers.
That's really smart.
Isn't that neat?
Because it's coming from your community, and then the
Yes.
love that you have in your answers is going to be shown as
Yes,
well.
because we like to go live and talk to our fans, and we haven't done it in a while. I'm going to do it next week. Especially around the holidays, it's great because people are alone. We think everybody has family to go to or a friend to go to or a girlfriend or a boyfriend or somebody, but they don't. So I like to be there for those people.
You are so sweet, and I feel like I know I'm going to start crying today at some point just
Okay.
because like
When you do, I will also.
I like something about me. I just feel like I've become shameless over the years, and I just love crying in public, and it's so important. But like the perspective that you both have brought to the internet on grief is like, I feel like I've had a very hard year of loss and grief, and I think coping through it, I've really seen that humor is the only way to get by.
Mhm.
What what did grieving look like for you when your husband and your dad, like, first passed? Because I can't imagine it was humor hitting the ground, or perhaps it
It was
was.
survival because for me, I have these 2 kids. He was 17, Emma was 14. I had a very ill mother living with me, and she was on hospice. She was the one that was dying, not Mark. So Mark just dropped dead out of the blue. And he I know. He was at college and Emma was with me. Emma and I tried to save him, we couldn't obviously. So I had this huge responsibility. I had 2 kids, he was in college, I had to get him back to college. I had a sick mother. I had to find some more help. I had to get a live-in. I couldn't do it. I had 3 dogs, 2 1 his, 1 Emma's, and 1 my mom's. I had a full-time job with a county commissioner who was very sweet, but she wanted me back to the office.
Mm.
And so I'm dealing with this, the sick mother, the 2 kids, everyone going to school. Emma had to be in field hockey. It was just crazy. And then
Day by day is the short answer.
day by day, and I met a woman yesterday who told me when people ask her this, she says, "Follow me.
Mm.
Follow me." So it wasn't laughing at first, but it was keeping Mark's memory and name and everything alive. And what I did different than a lot of my widow friends, because Emma and I were in this wonderful group called Safe Harbor at Abington Hospital, which was a local hospital in Philly. And all the parents would be like, the kids don't want to talk about the parent that died. And the kids would say the same thing. They would say the same thing about each other, but I talked about Mark all the time, didn't I, Sam? Like,
Mhm.
we'd go to a movie,
Mm.
"Your dad would have loved this."
Mm.
"Oh, let's go." That's where the fries came from.
Ah.
"Let's go to his favorite restaurant. Let's" I was always talking about him, and then the kids would talk about him, and then it would turn into laughter because Mark did a lot of funny things, like
And this is after years, like
no,
this.
it started we were talking about him right away. You
You're
had
going to
to
the
go to
groups.
college.
Yeah.
But Emma and I, we were going to the group therapy and we were talking all the way there, all the way home. It was a major part of our life. And then, my mother passed away and we all had to deal with that. I know. And Mark had this huge service with like 700 people came. So my mother's 4 months after, it was invitation only. I couldn't handle all the people.
That's like super sweet 16, you had to cordially invite everybody.
Yeah.
I mean, I c I can't imagine the situation as is, but being young and also being in college and probably feeling a little bit removed from your home life, like, you're starting this new journey for yourself, and
Oh, it
then
was my freshman year. I was like 1 or 2 months into school, and all of a sudden, they just showed up at college, and we were in a room with the therapist, and they're breaking the news to me.
ugh.
It was
It was
awful.
terrible.
It was awful.
What was he give me some, like, pieces of Mark that people can hear and listen to and get an idea of who he was and
Well,
is.
he was the funny one. This was the strict one.
I was strict, but I was always funny. You didn't think I wasn't funny?
You were funny, but you were like the very,
Well, I had to make
in
sure he
line.
walked the line, but
Yeah.
daddy backed me up. You have to admit that.
Yeah.
When you guys were out of control, I called
But
him.
he was the fun one.
Who bought you more stuff?
Okay, well, you don't have to, debate me here.
Debate, it's like Model UN. We could always
Honestly.
debate. So he was funny, like, he was making you guys laugh?
He had a great sense of humor. I wouldn't have liked him. I mean, we had loads of fun. We laughed all the time.
Did
And the kids did too,
and
even though they were naughty.
they were naughty. But, like, you probably thought I feel like it's hard sometimes if the parent's a strict one to really understand their humor, because it's like, "Are you being sarcastic right now?"
I mean, it was crazy. The pandemic was like where it really was like, oh my God, this lady. Because like it used to be like no cursing in the house or anything. All of a sudden, the pandemic, we're slinging the F word. And it's just like, who is she? And now she's like really, uncorked.
I am.
Yeah,
Are we having fun?
exactly. Yeah.
When do you feel like when in your life, Robin, I'm curious, like, when were you really like, "I am so myself. I am finally myself." Was it
Now.
really?
Yeah.
Talk to me.
You know, life is a journey and it's a gift. And we go through so many different things. I've had different careers. I've had, different boyfriends, different times in my life. I've lived all over the country. I've just had an amazing time, and I've raised 2 fabulous children who I'm super proud of. Now we'll start crying. That I was able to get them through college and grad school and everything by myself and go to all his swim meets in college, all Emma's field hockey games, just and work
Mm.
and do it. And that was great, and now we're having so much fun as a family getting to do this together and have our lives, and, I mean, we're just having the best of times. Would you not agree, Sam?
Yeah, it's great.
It's
And I
fabulous.
wanna touch on too, before we go too far away. You started to touch on it, but yeah, like the filming at the cemetery and seeing how much people, like, relate to that, like, I remember we went to the Comedy Cellar as a family, like, years ago before the pandemic, and there was a dark comedian. She was doing, like, death humor, and everyone's like, doesn't know whether to laugh or not, and we're, like, hysterically laughing, because we identify with it. But now with the internet, being a digital place where people post about everything and people are raw and real and genuine, and that's why people like us, all of a sudden there is this grief humor and all these other things that people can relate to and talk about because you gotta talk about stuff, and there are people out there that identify with you and are going through what you're going through, so it's
And
really
they
nice.
turn to us, and I just wanna be able to give them some comfort and to tell them it is gonna be okay, and
Mm.
it's rough. It can be extremely difficult. I really like distractions, and that's kinda what I was saying. I had so many distractions when Mark died. I
Mm.
had to work. I had to take care of my mother. I had to make sure Emma was going to her field hockey game. I had to get to a swim meet. I had so much to do, which I think is positive. 'Cause it helped me deal with it. Because the first 2 years are awful. The second year can even be worse than the first. The
Mm.
first year, you're in shock, and people are still, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" And the second year, they go away.
Mm. That's what we say with, like, Shivas.
Mhm.
It's like, it's great that everyone's coming right now, but we need you, like, down I don't know why I'm crying again.
That's okay, 'cause I'm gonna start again
Yeah,
too.
everyone just assumes you're okay, and it's
Yeah.
like, "What?"
They were
Like,
upset about the
this
Shivas.
is still very much my life.
Right. They were upset because it was like we were having a party,
Mm.
and Emma came to me and said, "I'm having so much fun. I shouldn't be having fun." I said,
Mhm.
"No, you should be having fun. Your dad wants you to be happy."
It's like a celebration of life, we always say.
Yeah.
My friend and I always say that we wanna be Shiva dancers. You know how you have, like, bat mitzvah dancers? Where you go and hype everybody up, and, like, they're always a little slutty. It's like, who hired these whores? And they're, like, 16, and they're always trying to dance with the grandpa, and you're like, "We wanna be Shiva
I think that's a
dancers."
really great idea. I think you get a lot of work.
'Cause, like, we're
Would
always
you
working the
charge?
rooms. I would charge in, like, tzedakah. I would want we need some donation, but
Right,
I would, like, pick a charity. But I think you bring up such a good point that, like, with loss, everyone is there in the beginning. And
right.
then, like, can you clearly identify now I mean, how many years has it been? Over 10, right?
15 this year. It was
15.
just 15. We can't even hardly get our heads around that.
It's crazy. But, like, I'm sure you can identify the people that were there 15 years ago and the people that are still there today.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like, you know who's there.
And
Yeah.
it's weird, like you said, like, yeah, everybody's there, and then everybody leaves, and all of a sudden, it's just the family with, one less spot at the dinner table. It's just, like, even quieter,
Mm.
And
it's
for
just
Emma
dead.
and I, we had
Yes.
5 people at the dinner table, with Mark, my mom, and
Mm.
us. And then Sam went to college, Mark died, my mom died, and then it was just Emma and I. And we started eating on the couch. We just couldn't sit at the table alone.
No, you adjust. Robin, how did you take care of yourself? Because 'Cause you're talking about, like, you got Emma to field hockey, you did XYZ, like, you seem to be a giver and a caretaker for others, like, how did you and how do you take care of yourself?
So I used to be a runner, um, and I went back to running. So Emma missed the bus every day of high school. Sam always made the bus. That's why we're here on time today,
I'm the good one.
Y'all
because
were
of Sam.
early.
Well, yeah, that's because of Sam. Now, if Emma was here, we would have probably been 2 minutes late, maybe, right?
T
Maybe not.
two's good, yeah.
Yeah, two's good. Um,
'Cause you
so
guys are on a team today, so you're
we're on the
teaming up
team.
against Emma. Yeah.
Emma, we're on the team. And so, anyway, she'd miss the bus every single day. So I would drop her off at school and go to the park and run.
Mm.
and started taking care of myself because I had to, because look at the responsibility I had. I had to get to work. I had to make sure, had to try and sell the house and all this stuff. Emma sabotaged me from selling the house. Every time someone was coming, she'd throw everything around the room. She'd sit on the couch and eat
It
potato
was like Step
chips.
Brothers. It was just like Step Brothers
It was
in a watch
awful.
movie.
I couldn't sell the house for 4 years.
Once she was in college.
Yeah, she went to college. Yeah, that's when I sold the house.
Wow, that's really interesting. So, I
But I
mean,
don't think it was her, it was a lot of stuff, but
Grief group helped a lot too. She had all these widow friends suddenly that they could all relate to each
and I still
other.
have these friends. I'm going to a Friendsgiving tomorrow night with the widows and widowers.
that's amazing.
15 years I've known them.
Did you know a lot of widows before you were one?
No, not young ones. And then here I am in the young widows group and widowers with children. So you had to go to the parent group for the kids to go to the kids group.
It's such a world that you don't know anything about. I don't know anything about until you are
That's
in
right.
it.
That's exactly right. It's a group you don't want to be in. But once you're in it, I mean, Emma and I are both facilitators. We were
Oh,
facilitators. Yeah, and we would do, they had Camp Charlie, which was a summer camp for the kids. And Emma and I did it every year. Then the pandemic just took all this away from us.
how do you reclaim that post-pandemic?
We are getting involved with another group, a national group.
Aluna is a national nonprofit. They work with grief and addiction.
Wow,
And we're gonna start working with them.
that's amazing. And if you had told you in 2019 before the pandemic, by the way, you guys are gonna blow the F up and you're gonna have this reach that you've never imagined, what would you say?
No, because I'm gonna be recorder of deeds, and I'm not gonna have time for that nonsense.
You're on Facebook.
Yeah, I'm on Facebook just as me, personally with my friends from high school and, that kind of thing.
I love it. I wanna get into logistics a little bit
Okay.
of, like, the social media monster that you guys have. How often do you record? Is it planned? What is like, do you have a social media schedule? Um, are you working with brands? Like, I just wanna understand a little bit into the machine.
So
Take it away.
yeah, and then you can tell the real machine. I can just tell like Emma and I kind of wing it. She'll say, "Okay, I'll be over at 11. Be ready. Have your hair looking good. I got a couple things for you to film." So, and then sometimes we just film just a lot of it's just impromptu, improv. Just I start talking and then he starts rolling the camera kind of thing.
Mm.
But yeah, do you want to talk about
Yeah. So
the machine part?
thank God there's three of us because I work full time. So they are home, making content and whatnot. A lot of it's trends, a lot of it's like impromptu. We learned during the pandemic that what gets views and what people like is like the genuine, real stuff. Like at first when we started, it's like, oh my God, what's our niche? Everybody has to have their niche. But it's like, no, you kind of just have to be yourself and post and find what works for you. And we found that just being real and being like improvised is what works best for us. So Robin and Emma mostly, like we set fun scenes. Like we'll be like, okay, we're gonna go shopping at Marshall's today. That's like the loose scene. But then what happens at Marshall's, who knows?
Does not stay at Marshall's. It gets put up on our site. But Sam, and you didn't talk about this because you really are the one. We have an agent. And Sam decided, we need to get an agent.
Yeah, because there's tons of people with followings, but like that doesn't mean they're making money.
Mm.
Like I thought when we started getting followers that money was just gonna come in, and it's like no, it does not work that way. You got to go out and get it and like build your lane and whatnot. So we started shopping around to agents and managers and seeing who wanted us, and it's a little rocky, but we eventually landed where we're comfortable.
And Sam and Emma are totally in charge of that. And what makes me so happy is that we've put this together, but it's them. That my
Mhm.
kids have learned how to start a small business. We're an LLC. They're doing all of it. They have to do the whole parts of a small business.
Right.
And I think that's just
Yeah,
fantastic.
Emma's got a company card, which is scary and crazy.
Who the hell's approving these expense reports?
Emma.
Emma's in charge.
scary.
She's our full-time creator. And she's a high school field hockey and swim coach.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
extremely talented. Both kids are extremely talented.
You guys need your own TV show.
I do. I've been asking them for that. They haven't got it for me yet. Can you believe it?
Robin, Robin, I think the fact that, like, you are where you are today and you had no idea you would be here 6 years ago makes me really excited for you 2 years from now.
Really, do you think?
Where do you think you're gonna be?
I
Like,
have no idea.
what's the coolest thing that you've done, both of you, that you both have done since, I'll call it popping off?
There's so many cool things. I got to be honest with you. Walking down the street and having someone, "Are you the TikTok lady?"
Hmm.
That is super cool to me. And people coming up to me, "Robin, I'm your biggest fan," and taking selfies and all of that. I'm like, some of these people, I'm better known than some people on TV because they see me real life. And it's just amazing.
You're known for being you, which I think is really rare. I
Right.
was just talking with Miles about celebrities and actors, and we love these actors. We love you don't know them.
Right, exactly. That's what Emma tells me, but people know me. They get to see me in real life. Bad hair days, good hair days, everything.
And connect with you.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy, but you're also they're not just connecting you with you because you're funny or because, like, you're beautiful. It's because you I just, like I wanted to slide that one in there
Thank
just, like,
you.
quick. But, like, they're connecting with you because you're talking about something that is so taboo, but it doesn't need to be taboo.
No.
Why is it so taboo, do you guys think?
Well, when I was growing up, my parents wouldn't even take me to a funeral.
Really?
Yeah. I didn't go to a funeral till I was an adult. And my parents wouldn't always tell the truth about things. And so I'm like, Sam will tell you, totally opposite. Poor Sam. He's had to have the brunt of it.
Mom, what's sex? What does fuck mean?
He did that. I'm driving down the street. He says that to me. I have to explain it and tell him not to use that word.
How old were you when you asked what sex was?
It was like 3rd grade or
18?
something.
What?
I don't
Yeah.
remember that
Last year.
last year. Thank God we figured that out.
And thank God.
Thank God.
Wait, that's so funny. But you keep it real.
Yes, I want to tell them the truth about things. And so death is part of life. And tragedy is going to happen to all of us. If it hasn't yet, it's going to. And so I feel like we're showing people you got to put one foot in front of the other and you can get through it. And again, like I say, life is a gift. I still have mine. Mark doesn't.
Mm,
And I'm
mm.
sorry he doesn't. I'm sorry he's missing how much fun we're having. But I'm enjoying my life because it's my gift.
You're making the most of it too. Like, your presence is a present and it's just really beautiful.
Oh,
And, like, you carry him throughout. Like, here I go again.
oh God.
Sorry.
That's okay.
I literally saw an old man eating alone this morning. I started crying. Like, I don't
Oh,
want to be like this, you know? It's
I
It's
just
great.
like,
It's
know.
great.
it's so much. It's
I
just too much.
I know, and no one really wants to be alone, and that is really moving and sad when we see that. And my mother told me before she died, she said, "You know, Robin, we all are really alone."
Mm.
You know, and if you think about it, it's really kind of true. And we crave so much to have social and to have that best buddy, to have that person. We
Yeah.
all do. And, I want everyone to have that.
I mean, all the credit goes to her. She was the one that said, you have to talk about grief, you have to go
Mm.
through it, you have to feel your feelings, or if you don't, in 20, 30 years, you're gonna have other issues. You're gonna
Or
be
10
messed up.
years.
Yeah.
It's not going to take that long. I mean, you have to, I try to tell everyone, you have to go through it. We
Mm.
can't jump over it or get around it or deny it. We have to go through it to get to the other side.
Yeah. No, it's so true. I had a friend tell me one time, actually, my friend's mom passed away probably like 8 years ago.
Mm.
And I'll never forget when it first happened. I was like so scared to talk about her mom in front of her. Cause it was like, what if I make her upset? What if I get upset? Obviously, that's like always my fear. And then I had said that to her one time of like, I have all these memories of your mom that I want to share with you, but I'm nervous it's gonna make you upset. She said to me, Dana, here I go again.
It's okay.
Like, you bringing her up doesn't make me sad because I'm remembering that she's gone, it makes me happy because it makes me remember that you knew that she lived.
And that she is so right because I have a cousin who lost her mom and dad and her little boy in a plane crash.
Oh my
The worst
god.
thing that could happen
Your
to
cousin?
anyone. A cousin that's like a sister to me. We call each other sisters. We grew up next door to each other.
Robin, that's
It's
insane.
awful, but what I learned a lot from her, and one of the things was exactly that. She said people will come over and not wanna talk about her little boy, Paul, because they didn't wanna upset her, and she wanted to hear about him. She
Mm,
would love it when people would bring it up. So I try and share that all the time to tell the person how much you love their loved one and, how much fun you had together. Whatever the story is, it makes them happy. It's
mm.
remembering that person. It's bringing those memories to life and kinda making it feel like the person's still there. We treat Mark like he's still here half the time
It's so
because he's such
beautiful.
a big part of our life. He never thought he'd be this famous. He didn't know he was gonna be famous.
What would
He
he
would be
say?
loving this. He would love it that millions of people know him. I was in a coffee shop in Maryland, just having coffee, and the girl that was helping me, she all of a sudden came running out and said, "I know you're Robin, and I love Mark."
Oh.
Now this little gal, this high school gal knows Mark's name.
Mm.
I mean,
It's mind blowing.
it's just
Honestly.
incredible.
It is incredible, and it's just so beautiful, like, who would have freaking thought just from, like, you're just being you when you're helping so many people.
Yeah, and we're just doing it, and it's so funny because we do all this crazy stuff at the cemetery, and one day it was just this past Father's Day, we're out there playing golf on the cemetery because Mark loved golf. The head of the cemetery comes out to meet
Yeah,
us.
we see this woman walking towards us, and we're like, "Oh God,
Uh-oh,
what's
this
about
is
to
it.
happen?"
This is it. She loves us. She told us, "You Rosenthals do anything you want. Anything you want here." She says, "If you want that." We had brought a headstone from Marshall's. Did you see that one that lit up and stuff? She said, "It's in my office if you want it." She'd do anything you want.
What's the craziest thing you guys have done at
Oh
the
God,
grave?
so much playing golf. I thought that was crazy.
I think this year was pretty crazy. We bought Halloween decorations. There were these little hands that you could put in the ground with stakes, and we had the hands next to the grave, so it looked like someone was coming out of the grave.
You didn't like the
That was
headstone that we wrote in chalk on and
that
stuff?
was crazy too. But the Halloween decorations are
Well, doing the Ouija board at trying to talk to Mark.
that was crazy too.
That was really fun because he was talking to us.
Yeah, so
We think.
He
I
was, and he's fine. I told him I'm dating, he said he was too, and that works for both of us. But I like people to know because there's some people who think like my mother-in-law, Mark's mother, his Mark's dad passed away the same age Mark did, which is kind of freaky, but he did. And Mark's mother, that was it. She shut down. And she lived another 30 over 30 years by herself and just being a
wow,
widow.
wow.
And I told her, I said, "V," her name was V, Yvette, we called her V. I said, "V, if anything ever happened to Mark, that's not gonna be me." So I made good on that.
You you really did make good, and there's just, like,
Yeah. I
there's
gotta live my life. I'm not gonna, he's dead. I'm sorry he's dead, but he had a great life of what he had. I wish he was still here. He would love all this.
yeah.
And we may not be as famous if he were alive. We're famous because he's dead.
I think we'd be even better on it. He had a huge personality.
I do think that you guys would have been
Different.
you would have figured it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
You'd have to figure it out.
I do think the fame was coming for you whether you liked it or not,
Really?
and then I think Mark just kinda propelled that. That's what I think. But I just met you guys 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, so what do you know,
So
right?
what do I know?
Well, we didn't know we were making grief content. We just thought we were comedians. All of a sudden
Yeah.
we're making grief content.
Yeah.
People are like, "You're these grief creators," and we're like, "What are you talking about? We're comedians."
That's our niche, grief and comedy.
Are there other people that do it? I haven't seen it.
I
I don't
haven't
know.
seen it.
You guys have kinda been trailblazers in grief in gromedy,
Yeah.
grief comedy. You're
Yeah.
You know what
creators.
Mark, Sam and I were talking about today, whoops, Freudian slip, um, that a lot of people don't visit the cemetery. I
Yeah.
mean, we're there a lot. We very rarely see anybody.
Hmm.
They're
Isn't that
scared.
sad?
It's like so like symbolic. Like people are just scared to go, and they don't want to go and feel their feelings. We don't know. turned it into memories for us. Like we go and have fun now. Now it's like, oh, it's like this happy place almost.
Mm.
We've been
Yeah.
doing it for a long time. Even before we were recording, we were going and having lunch or dinner and stuff. We were always doing it. And I read that in the old days, people would go have picnics at the cemetery and visit their relatives. I mean, now, if I said, "What are you doing Sunday afternoon?" You're not going to the cemetery for a picnic. No one is because we're the only ones ever there.
It's just like a great way to bring people together. And I think the reason why people don't is just so painful, probably. And like you guys have been able to work through so much grief that like you're able to find that light. And I
And there's
think,
so much else to do.
yeah,
Like it used to be the malls. Now what do you guys do? Go to tailgates at football games? I don't know. There's so much to do.
we got to carve out time for the graveyard.
Yeah, because it's really, really special.
It is special. And you guys are just making so many memories that you can physically
Exactly.
watch. Um, are you like scrolling? Like so now what's your relationship with social media, Robin? Are you scrolling Instagram, TikTok, anything, or are you still just on Facebook?
I'm still just scrolling Facebook, but I'm on everything, even Snapchat. But I only look at myself. I mean, I just look at numbers. That's all I really care about. And then I look at Facebook and I like reels, and those are from Instagram.
She'll watch her videos and mouth the words
That's
as
what they
she's
say.
watching.
I don't believe that's true. I don't confess to that at all. But I like to see the numbers and I like to read some of the comments. If I'm sad,
Mm.
it's nice to go read comments because people tell me they love me, will I adopt them, and all these positive things. So that makes me happy.
I can't imagine someone leaving you negative comments. Like
I
I
have a
would.
few, but not many.
That's so embarrassing for them.
Isn't it?
They get attacked too when they do leave negative comments. It's
Not
like,
by us, by others.
especially like the grave ones where people are like, this is so disrespectful.
What?
People come in and just like attack them and then they just kind of like dissolve.
Disappear.
Yeah.
I always say like I would never go and comment something negative on someone else, which is why I almost feel bad for when people do. I'm like, "Oh, you must be in a pretty bad
I
place."
think they're just looking for attention mostly.
But so am I, and I don't do that.
But honestly, any comments are good. It's all engagement. We're like, yeah, bring on the
Yeah, I
fighting
don't
in the
care.
comments section.
Did you
know?
see the
Like,
one? Did you see the one where I wore the creamy pinky dress to the wedding?
Oh, it was wait,
It
no.
had flowers and it looked like it was creamy whitey color.
I did see that.
So we got a lot of
people did not love that.
they did not love that.
Oh.
And I think it's funny. But that's the only one that I can think of where people were critical. Not everybody. The bride liked it. The bride's mother thought it was a great dress.
You can't please everyone.
No, and I didn't do it on purpose.
No, never.
Never.
You would never be malicious.
No, and
Honestly,
now
Emma's fault. Emma told you it wasn't white.
yeah, she loved it. I said, "Is this good for the wedding?" Yes, and it's August. It was sleeveless, and I wore the pink shoes. I don't know, but now I'm going to a goth wedding in a few weeks.
You get to wear all black.
No, you're supposed to not wear black, and she wants us to wear cocktail. Well, what colored cocktail dress is there? It's always usually black.
I think
So I was gonna wear red. But you can't wear red. Do you know why?
it means you tell me why.
That you slept with the groom, and believe me, I didn't sleep with this groom.
Do I need to cut this out?
I don't care. No.
I was gonna say wear something tight and red.
Yeah, I know, but I bought something tight, lacy, and taupey color.
I love a taupe.
Yeah,
It's so
with
feminine.
a little fakey fur jacket.
Not real fur.
No, I said fake fur. I don't wear real fur, never. I have a bunch of fakes.
PETA, get her.
Yeah, no, I'm fake all the way, baby.
I love being fake.
Me too. I have a blue one and a green one. You've seen my blue one.
Yeah, I like
And
the blue one. I have a fake blue fur as well. If you don't, what are you doing?
I know.
so much
right?
fun.
So much fun.
Fun fur.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, I
Yeah.
would love to know what your not that deeps of the day are. Do you have one prepared?
Yeah, I was thinking about it because there's so many.
You had like a lot in there.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, my deep dive, what is it again?
Oh yeah, okay, let me prep you
Yeah.
because you're media trained.
Yeah.
You'll say my not that deep of the day today is
My not that deep of the day today is it's not so different dating someone younger.
I love that. It's so you're saying it's not that deep to date someone younger than you.
Right. I think it's very average, normal.
How much younger? How young can one go?
I guess that's all individual. However, one feels about it and the other person feels about it. I wouldn't me personally wouldn't go young, 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 only young.
Have you gone young?
Young, yeah, because old too old has hair growing out of the ears and stuff, and I just can't do that.
The hair out of the ears is bad,
It's really bad.
but it's not bad because they're growing hair out of the ears. It's bad because they have hair growing out of the ears and they're not doing anything about it.
Thank you. And that's most of the old, old guys that I'm not interested in.
Robin's boyfriend doesn't know her age. It's like a huge thing.
It's a huge thing.
But we think he knows. He just
Well,
doesn't say
when
anything.
I met him on the train, after we're having this great talk, and I'm looking at him, he's not my type, but right, Sam? He doesn't look my type.
No, yeah.
But he's super smart and everything. And I wished for the heavens for a IT guy. I've had all different kinds of guys, rich, everything, but I need IT because computer skills are like the thing I'm really bad at. And these guys do not want to help me. So I wish for this. So there he is, a software engineer. And so I asked him, how old are you? And he told me he was my age. And he gave me the age and he lied. He went older than he really was. And so I thought that was okay.
Huh.
And then
She
he
just
never
agreed.
asked me. So women don't tell our age. We don't have to. We need to be loved and liked for who we are.
I love that, Robin. And honestly, it doesn't matter.
No, I'm not going to have any more kids. I'm done with that.
It's not that deep to gatekeep your age.
Yeah.
Someone's business.
No, except there is one little problem. Anyone can Google anyone and find out.
Yeah, she says to our agent, I don't know how long ago, she goes, I want the internet scrubbed of my age.
And she said she was going to do it. Then
Like,
she went and had a baby,
Robin,
and
what are you
she
talking
hasn't
about?
scrubbed it yet. I need that done.
Agents, get on the wiki.
Yeah.
Anyone can edit Wikipedia.
Really?
Yeah, I'll do.
Sam?
Don't tell her that, please.
Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry.
Sam?
I'm like, Robin, the model. Yeah, I know her.
Yeah.
You could do anything.
Okay, can we do that then today, please?
Oh, God.
He's off from work. You can do anything.
I know, right? And he's here with me, and I'm the talent, and he has to help me,
The talent.
Yeah.
Wait, Robin, that's a really good Not That Deep of the Day.
Is it?
It
I thought
is.
it was funny.
It is. It's
And
funny.
it's real life, and it's true.
I think the fact that it's authentic to you is what makes it so delicious.
Okay, good.
Sam, do you have one?
Yeah, I'll take a stab. My not that deep of the day is people get caught up in scheduling and materialistic things. It's not that deep. Go with the flow. It doesn't matter. It's just life stuff. I mean, especially after loss, that's what we learned the most was everyone's caught up in, oh my God, I need the new iPhone. I need this. I need that. And it's like, who cares? You have
And
each other,
when you die, you can't take it with you. And we need to remember that our relationships with people are what's most important because these material items, they're not going with us. Mark and my mother died. They left me with all their stuff.
What was the most annoying thing to like clean up of? I would imagine as a man, you have a lot of shit. Like, what were you cleaning up of his where you were like, are you kidding me? You still have this?
Yeah. Pictures of old girlfriends and stuff. I threw them straight away. I mean, I did ask, I don't know if you were there when I asked Emma. I don't know if I asked both of you some of his pictures. I don't want it. I don't want it. So I had total control over Mark's photographs. So I did a book of his childhood pictures. I
Find
split
any
them up.
spicy ones.
I threw away anything spicy.
Ooh.
Yeah, I threw it all away, Sam. And so
I don't want it, but I'm
but
just
you're not
curious.
getting it. You're getting little children pictures of Mark and then little children pictures of Robin. You each have a separate book. Do you know that?
No.
See, they don't even pay any
You
attention
didn't
to
tell
what I
you've
do.
never told me that. You've never brought that up.
Well, we'll look at it when we get home.
Okay.
Oh, it's a Not That Deep first.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you have one for me?
I will now that do you want one?
I want like a something.
Okay, you're going to get a little photo album.
The photos are hysterical. You're like, why do you have this?
Oh, yeah. Oh, and Mark was married before me.
Really?
Yeah, the kids know because I tell them everything. And I threw away all those pictures too. I think I might have asked them if she wanted. I mean, well, why? We don't even know this woman. She did call once, and I answered. And she wanted to speak to Mark, and she talked to me very nicely. I met her too. Oh yeah, she might still be out there. Her name is.
What if you did a
What's
video
her
with
name?
her at the grave site?
No, Mark would be mad.
I was here
Because
first.
when I gave Mark, I said, "Andrea," that was her name. I said, "Andrea called you. Here's her number." He looked at it and threw it out. I was so happy. Guys
It's a
and
good move.
gals, copy Mark, and if your ex calls and leaves a message, just throw it out. It makes your new person very happy.
I'm gonna take notes on that.
Yeah, it made me super happy.
Yeah, like, what if he was like
I mean,
what
Mark
if
and
he
I were
found
married and already had kids. But I mean, I wasn't jealous of her, but it's a weird feeling. I can't describe it, but just throw it out.
Yeah, I get pretty jealous, so
Oh, do you?
I even just got jealous listening to that.
Did you?
Like like, I kinda was like, "You've talked to other people before me, so much so been married?"
Yeah. Yeah, we have to get over that too. Because especially like for me, you're still really young, but for me, I have to accept that these guys, even if they're younger than me, they've been married before, they're widowed, they're divorced, they have kids, all of it.
Hmm.
And I have to put it aside. And this is what I give the advice to all my friends. Don't care. Just say, "Oh, you're going out with your kids? Great. I don't care. Do what you want." That is what I say to my boyfriend. Do what you want. I don't care.
Hmm.
It's just the way to go. It makes it so much easier. It takes all the drama out.
You have a very
And I have my own life. That's another big thing. Have your own life.
live in a different state.
Yeah, I'm in New York today.
Yeah, so what are you guys gonna do the rest of the day?
I don't know. We're going to get something to eat, right, Sam?
Yeah. Probably just gonna go home.
Or go shopping.
I don't know.
Go shopping, Rob. Go get something good.
I know.
I could talk to you guys forever. I really could.
It's fun.
It's fun. It's easy. It's light, but it's also heavy.
Yeah,
But it's not that deep at the end of the day.
it's not. It's
I,
all about having fun and living the best life you can live.
I'm really appreciative that you guys came all the way from Pennsylvania to come on Not That Deep. And I think we should end this with a fry.
Okay.
Shall we?
Yeah.
They should be hot
Yeah, I've been
still.
eyeing these all day. All morning.
I hope they're good. Do you guys eat them with ketchup?
Yes, or plain.
Okay,
Doesn't matter.
shit. Well, I do have ketchup in the thing. Okay, cheers.
Oh God, I'm eating them already.
It's okay, Robin. You got
can't-
excited.
I can't wait.
Cheers.
They're
These are
very good.
These are the crispy.
Yeah, these are from Westville.
Mm.
Okay. Thank you guys
Mm.
for coming on Not That Deep. Where can everybody find you? Besides in New York.
TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, YouTube. We're actually everywhere. Our biggest ones are TikTok and Instagram.
At It's the Rosenthals and Facebook.
And we need to be having more leverage on Facebook for Robin's sake.
Mm-hmm.
We do.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's it. You guys.
Thank you.